Hello and welcome to the story behind the devotion. I'm Pastor Matt, and today I'm joined by Pastor Chris on the 15th day of our 21 days of seeking God. He's going to tell us the story behind today's devotion and what it means to him.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Pastor Matt. Today when we look at this verse in Psalm 46 about God being a very present or ever-present help in our time of need, it kind of reminded me of something that happened to me at Christmas time. My good friend Joy, she shared this post on social media, and I know we all have mixed opinions about social media, but I happen to love the best parts of it. But she said this. She said, "What if your present is your presence?" And you know what? In the world we live in today, with how many notifications we have coming into our lives all the time, the gift of your presence, the gift of your full attention and of your time to somebody is one of the greatest blessings that you can give them. And so that statement really triggered this in my heart, and it had already been kind of carrying in my heart about being present. And so just a quick story. I was in a barbershop locally here in Brevard County, and I was just listening and observing. And sometimes those are the moments where God shows up. Not just listening and observing to like, God, what are you doing right now? Which I think is a great way for you to be very present. God, what are you doing? What are you saying? What are you seeing? But also, what are people doing and saying and seeing? What are they experiencing? How is life going for them right now? If you're like me, you're very prone to only think about how life is going for you, and I have those moments. And so I'm sitting here thinking, how are these people in this barbershop experiencing life? Well, a gentleman begins to speak to the barber about sickness and about sinus issues and sleep issues. And I just knew that the Lord wanted to be a present help in his time of need, in his time of trouble. And so I just asked the question. I was like, man, I'm so sorry to hear that you're dealing with this. Would I be able to pray for you? He totally let me pray for him right there in the middle of the barbershop in front of all the barbers and all the clientele. And what was crazy is the environment totally shifted as I prayed. It went from noisy and chaotic to peaceful. And the presence of God showed up. And this man felt loved, and he thanked me. He gave me a hug, perfect stranger, made a friend that day. And I just think that those are the moments God sets us up for, that if we'll be fully present with him and in the company that we're in and not distracted, there are moments that God has set us up for to truly love people and to be a help to them in their time of trouble.
Man, that is so good. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for tuning in. We'd love for you to go to the website or the app to join us in this 21-day devotion of seeking God.
Yes.